Hey everybody, this is Stephanie. Thanks for tuning in. We are doing a YouTube hop for Traci Reed Designs' newest release, Happy Day. All the links will be down below to follow along on this YouTube hop and for the collection. So I'm sharing a traveler's notebook layout right here. Since this whips up so fast, I'm also going to be doing a 12 by 12 process after this one, all within the same video. So I have a photo here of a birthday party, and my older son had a cannon of confetti, and he blew it up on that day. It was a birthday party for my nephew. Here in the collection, there's these cute little confettis and strings. I can see myself making a whole sheet to print out just of this, so that way I can literally place confetti on every spread. So to document the story, the beauty of working in a traveler's notebook layout is I can share the smaller stories. So although this is a birthday party, I'm not going to reference or document that party. I'm actually going to share two different stories that happened on that day. So the smaller stories of that day is story number one was my older son had this cannon of confetti that he had purchased with his own money months ago, been hoarding it for that special occasion, and he chose this moment to use it. So I want to make a notation, or just to note that he is learning about money and saving things for the right moment. So I wanted to highlight that because it's just these are the little things, you guys. And the second story was that when the cannon blew and the confetti started to sprinkle everywhere, I would pick up the confetti and, I threw it on the birthday boy and the other kids that were around and made a little game of it. My sisters were laughing off to the side because they just said, of course, only, you would do that. You would totally do the silliest things and, have fun with it. And of course, your boys would follow suit. And I turn and yeah, sure enough, my kids were there playing with the confetti and, just going along with the silliest things. And I think to myself, like, why not? Why not heighten the simple moments? If you think like a kid and you just have those moments and have fun, of course, my kids were going to join because we've done that before. When it was my birthday in January, all the tissue papers were on the floor. I did the same thing and I made a game of it, and the kids will join you on that. I don't know. I'm that silly aunt/mom, and I loved it. All right, you guys, that whipped up so fast. I love the beauty of working with Traveler's Notebooks to share those little stories of my life. Moving to a 12 by 12 layout now, I'm going to have the theme of circles. So if you're here from the blog, this is what it's for. Welcome. I'm jumping into the idea that I had in mind of doing a ton of circles along the upper portion of the spread in a horizontal line, if you will. Other than that, I had really no idea, so it does change by the time it's finished, of course, right? But I love the way it comes out, so still winning, right? I pulled out some of the stickers and the Traveler's Notebook papers here so that way I can cut more circles. I did pull out my circle punches and my metal dies, and I do vary in 2 to 3 different sizes. So I start off with 1 inch and I'm going to start clustering them around the photo. They do not stay that way. Again, I am just kind of winging it. I normally don't do that, but when working with the basic shape, you just kind of have fun. And I love the idea of going back to basics because I can see myself doing a ton of different layouts with circles, squares, rectangles, diamond shaped, and hexagons and so forth. Although I am doing the clusters around the photos, they will not stay. I do want to mention that I do keep the stickers within the circles, and I love the way that looks, how each circle has a sticker on top, and I will be placing foam tape on each of those stickers just to have them pop and give that dimension for my layout. I kind of try and do tone on tone for some of the circles. Some of them just, it doesn't happen that way, but I do like it when it does. Love the circles that are within the collection, layering upon them as well. I'm debating if I wanted to mat each of my photos with a bigger circle just to help bring in um, more color behind each of the photos so that way they don't get lost within the spread. And throughout the process, here we are, because it was just getting busy and they were getting a little lost. So I went with a yellow, a light blue, and a red. Since I was kind of going with a bit of a rainbow, since that's what this collection provides, which I always love working with the rainbow. It just makes me so happy. You don't have to play favoritism and just pick one color. Especially since my toddler right now loves rainbows, so I think it just makes me happy because it makes me think of him as well. So I went with yellow, and I went with blue, and I went with the red. And you'll see here later on as I pick my sticker sentiments that kind of go along with the celebrate, how nice that works out. Here, you guys, I have added way too many circles, and then I toned them down, and now they're all adhered. I did place foam tape behind each of my photos as well to give them that pop, just to complete the spread. Also, some more foam tape will be placed underneath each of the sentiments, just to give him that completed look throughout the layout. I thought I would go with the party here for the third circle, but I ended up going with the happy. If you notice, hooray has a O in there that's yellow to match with my matted circle in the background. Celebrate has the B with that same color blue with my matted circle background, and now the happy has that H with which is also red and matches with my background. Little things like that. I just love the way that worked out. Placing them all down. That party sentiment that also has the foam tape behind it, I will be placing it on that traveler's notebook layout that I did before this one. So it ends up working out just fine. You guys, I love the way this came out. So happy, so colorful, and I got a memory documented. I hope you got inspired in some way and you continue down the YouTube hop for Traci Reed Designs. Happy day. The links will be down below in the description. Thanks for watching. Until next time. Bye, guys.